Hey guys, it's Jewellery again, hammering out videos today. This is what happens when you take a long weekend with your Nomi, because it's Bank Holiday Monday, and you have all these things you want to cover and then realise it's Tuesday. So this video is preparing again for Blue Moon Ritual, because I thought of something that I maybe should have mentioned before the purification of self. Now obviously we're not going through those steps yet. Those are just there ready for beginners to learn step by step by step by step. And I mentioned I mentioned being exhausted and having to have some water, excuse me. Being ready being ready and prepared for your ritual or your YouTube video. So I wanted to do this video, which is what I am going to wear, jewellery and clothing or items. I'll take this ring off. Oh, I've still got my mirror ring on. And show you. I've got items of jewellery that I wear only for ritual, and clothing. Now this, I'll do clothing first actually. I'll see if I can fold this over and show you. Okay, this is a black top that I will be wearing probably with black leggings, and I'll be all in black with a black cloak because that's symbolic of the night. And this has the full moon on it, and then sort of standout sparkles for the cosmos. I don't know if you can see the moon. It's there. It has the full moon on it. Perfect, no? So I'll be wearing that with some black leggings, and then I'll be all in black like the night time with just the moon on. Now this is my cloak. I bought this when I very first started and I had a bit of money to spend, and I was very excited at the prospect. And it's a black velvety cloak, and I can't remember for the life of me where I got it from. Has a little tie there. Just ugh. I look like a nun. Oh dear. Hang on. Oh, doesn't want to go right. And it goes on like this with its hood. Or it would. Oh. I will get it right. Right. One hooded. Oh, do I look like the lady at the Scottish Widow advert? I hope not. There we go. This is my cloaky cape. Black velvety, and I will wear that over my black outfit. So I'm going to be very dark coloured for the blue moon. But that's okay. It's night time, you know. So now, oh gosh, looking lovely now. Right, so jewellery bits and pieces. Let's start with a necklace. There's a few pieces. There's three, I think. One's quite unusual. Right, this is my Pentacle of Wands that I wear for protection, particularly in ritual. I love it. I've had it a very long time. It's a really strong protective necklace which I imbue with the powers of protection. I then wear my pagany witchy charm bracelet. I sometimes wear this anyway because it's so fabulous. Let's see if I can show you the charms on it. This was expensive. I bought this when I had just come out of a really bad relationship. I spent £80 on it. It is an expensive thing, but I bought myself when I had survived a really difficult period in my life. I was staying with my best mate at the time, and because I had nowhere else to live, and she looked after me, bless her. And this was just for me. So there's there's one charm. So the triquetra, I can never say it properly. Chalice with the little pentacle on. Witch on her broom, witchy hat. Pentacle, little mini cauldron, little mini broom. Ugh. Triple goddess symbol. Ooh! And a little book of shadows with a pentacle on it, and then it looks like it's got writing on that side. So that's my little charm bracelet that I will wear. Now the last piece, which is a little bit more unusual and possibly my favourite, is it's a circlet for my head, triple moon. Voila! Very pagan-y, very sort of medieval-y. I had to have one of these. I'll see if I can get the close up on the mirror and on the web camera. Yeah, there you go. You can see there's lattice work within that. And amethyst is my favourite gemstone. These are probably just gems. I don't know if they are amethyst or not, and it just sits across like that. It always makes me feel better having that on my head. So that was just a sneak peek into what I wear jewellery in and what I'm going to wear for the full moon SBAT. Now there are no rules. I would argue there are no rules. Some people might argue against me, challenge me on that. You wear what you like. There are some people that say you have to be naked, and I covered that briefly, and I would disagree, and anyone who says you have to be naked, walk away from them. It's just weird. I have fully behind the idea of having special clothing, excuse me, and special jewellery, as you can see. Because it's altering the mindset and making it more special. Oh gosh, my hair's all over my face since I put my cloak on. Because you are then dressing a different way than you would every day, and putting on special jewellery, and I will cover nail varnish and makeup that I will wear because that is part of who I am. And I think bringing these things to your ritual makes them extra special, because it's like getting dressed up for a night out. That's often the best bit of a night out. Well, this isn't going to be the best bit of your ritual because communing with the goddesses, but it's special, it's different, it's not every day. So you put on your special cloak in my case, or jewellery or whatever, and you change your mindset. Now what if you can't have a particular set of clothing set aside for just ritual? Don't panic. If you don't have a cloak, don't panic. It's just something I wanted when I first started off and had a bit of more money. It wasn't that expensive though. Yeah, I think you can get them on like eBay and stuff. I'm not sure now because I bought that cloak a good 10 years ago, if not more. 10 years? Yeah, it will be 10 years. That makes me feel old. Right, so I bought that a good 10 years ago, so I don't know now. You'd have to go have a look. Pagan sites you can usually find them on, eBay and places like that, usually if it's something you really, really need. In the Scott Cunningham book, it recommends having a different coloured cloak for all these different occasions. I don't think that's necessary. I have my one. I use that for Sabbat rituals and now SBAT rituals as well. I would not go buy ones in different colours. I would not go buy different jewellery personally because these are special to me. You don't have to wear any particular item of clothing. You do not have to wear any particular item of jewellery. You can choose to do this, and this is something that I choose to do. If you don't have the money and whatever to have different things, then that's fine. I mean, as long as you have cleansed yourself and bathed yourself and put on clean clothing, cleansing being in the other video, then you know that's fine. I maybe put on something nicer that you have. You could colour code it at the very least. Okay, so black is a good colour because it's the colour of nighttime. So for the SBAT, this is colour of nighttime, and it repels negativity. White is a good colour, it's a goddess colour, that's who you're honouring, it repels negativity. Blue is a good colour because it's for healing and the blue moon. Silver again is a goddess moon colour. I think that those are the most appropriate ones offhand. Purple is the colour of divinity, so you could get away with purple as well. Failing all that, you just something clean. So it doesn't mean that you cannot do ritual without clothing or jewellery. You can. Some people will not wear jewellery at all in their rituals. They prefer not to have metal or whatever on their hands and things as they're doing the thing, and that is a personal preference. Some people go naked, and all power to them. I'm not going to be doing that. Some people wear certain gemstones. I'm not a big fan of gemstone, the big gemstone jewellery or the gemstone. I'm not a big fan of that. I do have a really couple, I'll show you. My friend sent me, it's the first gemstone jewellery I really liked. She sent me two, and I used one as my pendulum and one as my protection necklace. The protection necklace is the carnelian, which you've seen before and is in the other room, and I used this one, which is the rose quartz, as pendulum. Which is that one, which is really, really nice. I really like that. I mean, I think I like that so much because of the pillar and the point, which is really lovely. I'll pop that back in there. It stays in there with my jewellery. So that's just a quick video of what I wear during ritual in a physical clothes and jewellery sense. Obviously there is the whole issue of herbal ointments or oils and things. I'll discuss that somewhere else. Yes, I will discuss that somewhere else. I have other things I want to get on with today and record today, if not upload today, because I'm going to video myself putting together a herbal mixture which is going to be utilised in my prosperity spell. And I want to video record. I think I might video record me doing that and why I put all these herbs in. It's a bit like making incense, and it's going to be very, very much so like the making incense video. But that I'm going to use them differently. So I might video myself preparing the spell, the preparation stage. It's just to give you an idea of what spells you can do and how you could do them for the blue moon, which here is on the 31st of August on the Friday. I'm not sure, I've heard differently elsewhere, but it's definitely in the UK on the 31st of August, which is Friday. So but there you go. So that was just a quick witchy video. I hope you liked it. I hope you laughed your head off at me trying to put my cloak on wrong. There you go. Blessings.